Okay. Now we're getting into hierarchy variable. You practiced formula variables first. Okay. So when it comes to hierarchy variable, now what is the purpose of an hierarchy variable? So let's say I have a characteristic, and do you know how to display the hierarchy along with the characteristic bus? You go to characteristic properties, then what? Hierarchy tab, you select the hierarchy of what you want and say okay. Then you see a tree like structure, then you start seeing the geography keys with what? With hierarchies. Clear on this? Yeah? Now let me say yes. So do I get to see with hierarchies? No? Asia Pacific, America, something like that. Clear? So you know how to get to see the data with hierarchy like that. You go to what? Characteristic properties. You basically enable the hierarchy of what you want. Okay, boss? But let's say if I go to this enabling hierarchy, there are multiple hierarchies in the backend created. If you see your the geography key, I got hierarchy 1 and hierarchy 2. Now which hierarchy should I give? There might be one user who wants to see data with second hierarchy. There might be one user who wants to see with first hierarchy. There are multiple hierarchies built for one characteristic in Fabit, and dynamically I would like to switch the hierarchy. Yeah. So when you want to dynamically choose hierarchy to be selected, then we go with what? Hierarchy variable. See, instead of selecting hierarchy name, what I'll do? What? Hierarchy variable and say create. What type of hierarchy is this? Variable is this? Hierarchy variable. So when you want to allow the user to select the hierarchy what he wants, when multiple hierarchies are available on a characteristic, we go with what? Hierarchy variables. And this hierarchy variable can be with, that's the only place where you can create hierarchy variables, and that comes with 3 processing types: user entry, customer exit, and SAP exit. No replacement path here. User entry ante user would select the hierarchy, and customer exit ante with ABAP code you will be specifying the hierarchy. SAP exit is for business current variables processed with ABAP. So majorly 80% of the time you would basically give the choice to the user. User entry is what scenario you will have in the real time. There might be some case where you will be going with what? Customer exit also. If it is user entry, how do I do this? So for geography key, I don't want to fix the hierarchy. Then I'll go here. What is here? Hierarchy variable. Select this and say what? Create. Something. And processing type is what? Manual entry. Single value is all fine. Done. Okay, ready for input is selected. Now I'm not fixing the hierarchy, it's hierarchy variable. Right? Depending on the hierarchy you choose, you will see the content of the query now. And try to run the query. You'll get the variable. So go down. See, there is second hierarchy, flat file hierarchy. Now if you select second hierarchy, you will see it as east and west. And then I just created like east and west, some dummy. Yeah. And any node which is not part of anything, it will come into what? Unassigned node antam. Any geographic keys which does not belong to any of the node, they come into unassigned node. Now if I execute with the different hierarchy, now I'll choose what? Flat hierarchy. Then I get to see Asia Pacific, North America, India, Asia. So depending on the hierarchy you choose, the display would be different. Do you understand this hierarchy variable now? So generally in the real time it would be with what? User entry. But I can still go with customer exit also. So how do I? And through ABAP program, we are going to specify the hierarchy name. How do I do that? Okay. So what I want is hierarchy. Go here. I want to create a new one. Select exit. Hierarchy something. YHE001. What is the processing type? Will say customer exit. The single value is all fine. So save. YHE001 is your. So now I create a customer exit variable. Now I need to go to backend, write an ABAP code to populate hierarchy variable, hierarchy value to this. But I really don't know how to write code. It will have sign, opt, low. But how do I assign? I don't know. Yeah. So what I'll do, go to SMod. Just try to see the documentation for this enhancement. And if it is hierarchy variable, LIL చెప్తుంది చూడండి. When hierarchy variable, clear your structure. In the low value, put your what? In the low value, put your what? Name of the hierarchy, include, equal to, and append. This is how you write code for hierarchy variable. So low is going to have what? Name of the hierarchy. So can I go to can I go into this include, write my code. When YHE001 and this all is clear, right? I equal it's all same, but low should be what? Hierarchy. Where I can go to my here. See, don't get to the description, catch all of the technical name. Let's say I want to pass on this one. Copy technical name and give that. In single quotes, give the hierarchy. In single quotes, you have to, that's the name of the hierarchy. So single quotes give the hierarchy name. And then what should I say? Append the work area to table. That's it. Now let me go to, did I save my query? Is it getting filled with this? Yes. Okay, Nana. Select exit hierarchy, and this is getting filled with the ABAP code. Now is he able to change it? Is he able to change it now? Because the code is getting executed with step 1 and filling it, and user is able to change it. By default, it's filling in, but if you want, you can change it later. Yes or no? But if you don't want to allow him to change at all, then what will you do? I'll write code to fill the hierarchy name, but he should not be able to change at all. Then what? Can I deselect ready for input checkbox? When ready for input checkbox selected, it is not popped up to user at all. By default in the background, it is filled with that hierarchies. Can I use that option? Yes. And SAP exit is only for business current variables processed with ABAP code. This is hierarchy variables. Okay.